Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Conan Exiles. So I have finally put in a bunch of braziers and other sources of light in this place, because bloody heck was it dark in the night. So I've planted a bunch of braziers, some torches, and you know, used these pillars as the anchor points for more flamey goodness. So now we have actual light in this place during the dark times. And I'm gonna go and start getting materials. Now, quick thought here before I of future plans. So I am still level 53. However, once I hit level 55, I wanna respec. So at level 55, I get access to hardened steel shortsword. And where was the other thing? The hardened steel. Did I go past it? Yes, I did. Yep. Hardened steel dagger and punching daggers. I have access to those by level 55. This comes at level 54, but I want to wait until level 55 to get this. And then I'm gonna switch to an agility weapon build for a bit. I want to mess around with some agility weapons. However, I have a level and a half to go, which is to say, let's farm some materials. Let's start with some crocodiles. And then probably go to Shattered Springs for more brimstone after that. Also, I used my pork to make a bunch of salted pork finally. So now we have strength weapon damage bonuses. Because let's fluffing use the stuff. Alright. Get away. This mace doesn't really do much against these things because it's like... But, I mean, the damage is already good enough. So, let's get some reptile hide so we can get some more leather going. Mostly I just want the tar out of the leather. So, there is that. And also feral flesh I am kind of running out of, or, well, very low on. And I want more feral flesh for these meat straps. Yeah, let's switch to my by far favorite weapon. See how fast these die to a pike charge with an ancient pike. That's 2 heavy attacks and dead. Really? How fast is this? Really? Ah. Yup. And that is without even the backstab bonus from attacking from behind I have as well. Alright, this gives me a decent amount of leather. Decent amount of easy leather. Hello. What? Nothing else aggroed on me? Okay, fine. I thought something else did as well, but apparently not. Pike charge! And crocodiles are easy to farm. That is actually a full combo. For change. XP wise these are really bad, but frankly that's entirely okay. Entirely fine then. Because all I want from these things is there is coal over there. I should probably get that coal. All I want from you guys is more leather. And then I should probably hunt rhinos as well for big leather. And I could go for elephant hides finally. I believe at this point I might be sturdy enough and have enough damage to actually do that. Actually fight an elephant. You know what? Let's go get the coal while we are here. I have to say, I so enjoy the fact that there is no a button for stop climbing. That is so good. That is so good. Hey. More of you crocodiles? Yes, there are. I'm like really tempted to go for the croc boss by now. But I think I'm gonna wait until level 60 and you know, legendary armor. And probably legendary weapon as well before I go for any of the crocodile bosses. However, before any of the legendary weapons and stuff, we're definitely gonna go hunt little dragons. That is definitely happening. I could slaughter some imps as well. Not that imps are any good for XP either. But I mean, XP wise, if I was just after the XP, like let's say I just wanted to hit level 60, I would go to Shattered Springs right now. Because that place is a lot better for just pure XP. Full combo away, and crocodiles are gone. Okay, you're standing around looking at me. There we go. Not anymore. Right, let's take this stuff home. Yeah, let's take this stuff home. See if we can, if there are any crocs on the way. And then we go and grab ourselves some rhinos. We might actually hit level 55 from those rhinos. I do still need brimstone though, because I think I am entirely out of brimstone right now, and I would love to make some more steel fire. Or rather, I will need to make some more steel fire if I want to build that base up north, where I plan to build a base. I was seriously thinking of building like a second base for myself around here, like a proper base. But honestly, I don't think I will. I might just straight up build a base north, or build it after that. Purely for grabbing thralls out of Sepameru, which I have been. I'm probably doing all the thrall grabbing in the future off camera. It's probably happening, because here in single player mode it is not exactly entertaining, let's be honest about that. It's more about, you know, run in, get the thrall, run out. And if okay, I was waiting for the other to get completely spooked, but it didn't. So, you know what? We will have your stuff as well. There we go. There we go. And if I don't want to find a thrall, oh, come on. What happens is that I walk out of Sepameru and reset the place. City of Reset Hunters, man. Such a silly and insane thing. Like, came as a full and constant and insane surprise that you... man, okay. There is the issues with the pike coming into thing, but I wasn't like in 100% full combat mode anyway. I was just like, let's just stab at it. Yeah, it's one with this salted pork. It is one simple swing, and it's done. Damn, ancient pike is so good weapon. Why ancient pike? Let me remind everybody that ancient pike is still borked. I don't know how long Funcom is gonna let it be as it is. It has been like this for years, however, so possibly forever. At this point, possibly forever. And I will show you what I mean after I got this call. Right. So, ancient pike. Ancient pike. You get access to this at level 50, 48 health damage. Ancient pike, right? 48 health damage. If we go here, 8% armor pen, right? So it still has some armor penetration. It's a strength weapon, so it obviously it's a strength weapon, so it benefits from the salted pork. Salted pork is really easy to get. If you're not familiar, you go here, you hunt some boars, and you turn all of that boar with salt, which you can get from stone, which is, if you don't know how to get stone, then well, I can't really help you. And you make it into where salted pork. Fine. Right. So anyway, I was talking about ancient pike. 48 damage, 8% armor pen, right? Hardened two-handed steel sword. 43 damage. Okay, it does have higher armor pen, granted. But 48. This requires steel to make. This requires hardened steel to make. 40 damage. Okay, it's a hammer, so more armor pen. But, again, hardened steel. Hardened steel spear. 37 damage. 48. What? Like, this thing does... I believe the damage on this thing is more than a dragon bone spear. So, yeah. Just a reminder, ancient pike is stupidly good. At least at the time I'm still recording this. Hopefully Funcom eventually fixes that. But I would not hold my breath, because it has been like this, like, forever. It's been like this forever. Okay, let's store our meat. And drop the rest of the stuff in here. Do I need hides? I will hold on to some hides. Yeah, I have some hides here. Horns are really good, because that allows me to make helmets. Do I need bone meal? Do I need bone meal? You know what? At this point, I'm gonna leave the fangs here. For the bone meal. Man, I really need to go and get myself some smelters, huh? Anyway. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, this looks so much better now. There is light. You can see. I will double check that I am spawned here. Oh man, that is so good. You can see in the night. Okay, it's not fully lighted up yet, but it doesn't really need to. Not everywhere needs to be lighted up. Okay, let's see. 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 Let's see I could put torches on this wall, but I don't really want to. I just have torches around the entrance, so you can kind of see the entrance. I could put like standing torches at the bottom here, just so that you can see the starting point of that as well. Oh, look at that! I like it a lot better now. All right, let's go hunt some rhinos next. After rhino hunting, we should be fairly close to level 55 actually. Now, if I'm entirely honest, I am kind of a lunatic if I go for the. Let's be honest about this. Hardened steel short sword has decent damage. Like this is 44, right? So this is 48. So, but still, I still need hardened steel to actually mess around with this thing. But I want to mess around with it. I have enough hardened steel bars to mess around with it, no problems. However, this 15% weapon damage, I do not have that for an agility weapon. I don't remember where the... I think it's Mounds of the Dead, where you find the recipe, which gives agility weapon damage. Am I remembering that right? Bloody heck, I can't remember right now. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's go whack some things. I think let's go whack some rhinos. Do I want a one-hander or rhino? Probably not. Probably we just use the ancient pike. The one thing about the ancient pike is that I really like the two-handed spear in this game. I know it is not the perfect weapon for things, but I really like it. My only actual issue is that I use it so much. So one reason why I want to try other weapons. And this ancient pike specifically, I have used it so much. So much. Because even after I get my hands on like dragon bone weapons, I usually revert back to the ancient pike unless I have really good reason to use some kind of a better legendary weapon. But for general hunting and whatnot, I just run around with an ancient pike. Because it is so easy to repair, it's just steel bars, you're done. No exotic materials there. He is really funky. Okay. I do not want to fight a big snake, but I don't mind killing a few of the smaller ones along the way, if needed. So first of all, rhinos here, and then maybe on Rhino Ridge? Maybe? I could technically go for Rhino Ridge and then go, how about me? Go Rhino Horn Ridge, and then go from there, go to the Shatter Springs. Okay, got those. Usually a crocodile lurking around right here where I come up. There it is. Ancient Pike is really fun. In general, just like I've mentioned this before so many times, but I really just like the spear in this game. Two-handed spear, it is fun to use. Come on, aggro me so I can fight you without the other one. Alright, now do your charge thing. There we go. Then I can backstab you here. There is full combo. And there you're dead. Give me all that exotic flesh, thank you. Oh, I'm just stabbing a goddamn cactus. Do your charge. There we go. Okay, you're hitting me while you're missing me. That's a little disturbing, to say the least. Okay, do your thing. Oh. That was a little disturbing. Rhino hides, which means thick leather. There's only a few rhinos here though. So I think we go to Rhino Horn Ridge. That actually got me to level 54. That's actually awesome. At this point, do I really get 15 expertise? Fine. I've been working on 15 expertise here for simply to carry more stuff while I run around and such. But that's fine. Eat the meat strips, we get health regen. Get all of this stuff. What? Yeah, okay, those are fighting over there. That's fine. That is fine. Okay, well, I could make some decent XP by slaughtering a few things along the way here. I mean, the goal is to get to level 55, but I kind of want materials while I'm doing it. These things are really good XP generally, which is why Shattered Springs is so good. Yeah, the other obvious thing which makes Shattered Springs so good is that one, the creatures give really good XP, and two, you get Brimstone there, which is just perfect. It's just perfect. I don't see a boss version of you things. Hey, come over here. Have a little fight. Ah. Don't really care about getting any loot out of you folks though. Full combo dead. Yep. If you aren't piking yet, you are missing out. Oh, of course. I mean, you use the weapon which you are familiar with, which you have experience with, which you are good with, right? That is essentially the thing for this game. As much as we can debate on like what weapon has the best combos and what weapon does what. If you don't like a weapon and you haven't played with it enough to be good with it, then frankly you're just not going to do very well with that weapon. Me, I play so much with the spears that I am fairly good with them. And on the other end of the spectrum, I am really bad with the katana. And the katana is actually a really good weapon now. But I don't like the katana. Simple part, I do not. So I don't spend the time to try and get really good with it. Okay, that thing we want to fight eventually and slaughter. Okay, let's go Rhinohorn Ridge first. And then we go a little bit into the Shatter Springs, and then we're hopefully level 55. Get me some rhino stuff. Also more horns to make. You know what? I don't really need the flesh, do I? I have enough food to last me like 2 lifetimes by now. I don't have enough spiced food, but then again, I can just make spiced pork. If I want to. I have an entire goddamn thing full of pork. Because I did an excessive amount of pork chop, you know, killing. As in boar hunting. There was a little bit of lag there for some odd reason. Do your charge thing. There we go. Now miss, thank you. Miss again. There we go. Come on, I missed with the... Seriously? How much more power is there in... Oh, random thing. Alright. How much more, you know, power is there with me whacking at something with a goddamn skinning knife than with this spear, considering I'm sending fluffing rhino corpses flying all over the place. It's dead now. Don't have to worry about it. See? Okay. Alright. Just for some amusement, let's do a little bit of maze action. Ancient maze versus rhino compared to the ancient pike. Can't exactly one combo this, but the maze goes through the health a little faster because rhinos actually have decent amount of armor. But generally the weapon systems don't really... How would I say this so that it makes sense? Generally the enemies fall in 2 categories in this game. Either they have so much armor and very little health, or they have a lot of health and very little armor. So essentially, stuff like Sunder from a maze, which lowers armor, is kind of meaningless in the grand scheme of things, because yeah, I mean obviously it helps. But either you want armor penetration, like a lot of armor penetration to go through to do damage through high levels of armor anyway, or you don't care about the armor penetration at all because there is very little armor in your way. These things have more armor anyway. Which makes this maze actually work fairly well against them. About the same as the pike, in all honesty, but still. To give you a very good example, arena champion, very low health and massive amounts of armor. You get a You get a full Sunder stack on her using like a two-handed maul, two-handed mace, or a simple mace. You get full Sunder stack on her, and you're like, oh, I have lowered her armor value. And then you realize that instead of having like, what, 93 or 94% damage reduction, she now has 87% damage reduction. Which is kind of meaningless. You just bring a weapon which has armor penetration, and you go right through that armor, you know, straight into hell. Which is why greatswords are pretty good compromise for basically every situation. Because they have good health damage, or good damage overall, and they have fairly decent armor penetration. And why one-handed axes generally also work really well in many situations, even though they have no armor penetration. Because if you bring it against a creature which doesn't have a lot of armor anyway, don't matter. That's just I honestly should build the base here. I really like this particular area. There are no hostile creatures here. There is iron, there is coal, and I will, you know, build on that. I think I'm gonna come and build a base here, maybe. Maybe I will. Or then I actually build on that hill. From behind behind Sepamaru. Behind the city of Reset Hunters. Okay, let's put on my Sandstorm mask. And go Shattered Springs. Get some Brimstone. You know what? Actually, Flash can go. Don't need. Make a little bit of space in the inventory, huh? Half a level to go. Then I'm at 55. Alright, here we are. I need to sort myself out an agility damage armor as well. Alright. Just gonna ignore that. Just eat one of these and that basically counteracts the damage it does. Okay. Oh, ow. Pike actually is better against these things, hilariously enough, than the damn mazes. Look at... I have been here before and shown this off, but look at how much XP I get out of those things. You look at my hell XP bar right now. Let me slaughter this. Oh, there's two of them. Miss me? With that spit thing. You can actually see the health XP bar move, right? You can just literally see the XP bar move. Yeah. I don't need a lot of these to get that level up. Meal the brimstone. Yeah, I'll take salt. I need salt for more salted pork. Although granted, I do not need any of this stone. An inventory full of brimstone. That's really good. Man, that is really good. I think I'm gonna switch out of this Cambodian shaman outfit for ever. I don't like it from the point of view that there is very little, well, very little glitching with it. Too many of the armors like, have annoying little bits and pieces which just flap through your back. It's quite annoying. Do I want to try out a hardened steel greatsword on these things? Probably, maybe. Probably not though. Wait until level 60 and go get myself a Dragonbone greatsword. Then we are talking. And we are talking about things. Dragonbone greatsword is gonna be really easy to get. Go and kill one tiny little dragon. Alright. Alright, you things. I have a mace with your name on it. I mean, it takes about the same, to slaughter these with the mace as it does with the pike. Right, I'm gonna level up just from getting this brimstone, and I'm fine with that. There's actually a creature there for me to kill. We can still do that for a little bit of bonus XP. Thing is, I don't really want to use daggers. I'm really tired of daggers. Daggers have been stupidly good in this game for such a long time. They still are, although they did nerf them a little. They are a little worse than they used to be. They are still really good. And so I really am... One reason why I wanna mess around with the short sword, because I haven't really played around with the short swords. But daggers I have used way too much, along with the pike. I might pair the short sword with the daggers. Hardened steel, short sword, hardened steel, daggers, hardened steel. I may have to run around with the ancient shield though. Don't think I have enough, or don't think I want to spend my hardened steel on a hardened steel shield. You can get a Dragonbone shield kind of easily. Let's actually get some bark while we are here as well. Bark is very light to carry around, and I also get some resin. Oh yeah, this is a very good area. I like it. Alright, I'm gonna put a cut here and I'm gonna run home and I'm gonna switch into that agility belt and check out for some agility weapons and so on, and then we are at for the end of the episode we're gonna do a little quick test with some agility weapon, I think. Go and hunt. Oh, what I could do is I could hunt some feathers with the agility weapons. I think that could be a thing. Alright, let's do that. Okay, look at this. I am in new armor. So this is actually Aquilonian Scout armor, which is agility weapon damage, illusioned to look like a Turanian Scout, because honestly I think the Aquilonian Scout looks horrifying. So we are in one of my favorite light armors in the game, looks-wise. I really like the Turanian Scout. It really fits into this desert environment and whatnot. Okay, so there is that. And I have a whole heck of a lot of agility weapons now on me. And build. Build looks like this. So I went for a 5 strength to get heavy blows. 20 agility just to get maximum agility weapon damage. And I also picked up dead shot because I want to try out how well does this work on bows. 10 vitality. I am missing robust, but well, we can live with that. 10 grit for the endurance as in stamina regen, and 10 expertise so I can actually carry some stuff with me. So let's go test this around, and I figure the good testing place for this is to get some more feathers, because I just burned a bunch of feathers to make me a bunch of razor arrows. Wow, that timing, man. Dies to a single headshot. Does it die to a single body shot? Does it? This is just a hardened steel bow even. I've been making a few of these for guards. Yep, it dies to a single body shot. Okay. Okay. Right. Next. Does a bird die to a single body shot? Let's have a snack while we're on our way. We might become dang archer. If this is how it works, we might become dang archer. Oh, it barely lived. If I had a dragon bone bow, I think it would be dead. Hello. Man, that is flat trajectory on that arrow. It doesn't die to a single body shot, but almost. Almost. Holy moly. Okay. I can see archery being really good now. I need to test this out now with in a medium armor and a heavy armor. Like, can I play agility weapons in a medium armor or a heavy armor? Medium armor especially because okay then. Okay then. Right. Okay. We might become a full-blown fluffing archer. Especially once I get my hands on a dragon bone bow. Or some kind of a legendary bow. Ooh. Can I kill Red Mother? Can I get my hands in the reach of a Red Mother? Can I do that solo? Okay. Right. Let's mess around with the other agility weapons. These things are all as stupid as they have always been. As in, they kill everything. Come on, I missed. Oh, I'm getting eggs. I might put eggs in the freezer. Okay. This is the big question mark. Alright. Alright. Okay, you. Do you die to a single headshot? Is that a thing? Nope. Nope, but almost. Okay. Okay. Let's put the shield away for now. And just just run around with this sword. I'm really curious now. All right. I mean, these are easy enough targets to hunt, as is. All right, you. Okay, it's a fighter one. Miss me? Ah. Well, that guy's easy enough. Let's kill that first. Okay. I do take a whole heck of a lot more damage in this light armor though. So I can't really just stand there and allow them to stab me like that though. That's for sure. That is for sure. Can I do this in medium and heavy? That's the big question. Decent amount of our feathers now. Come here. Okay, somehow that died to a single body shot. How did that one die to a single body shot? What? I really dislike that. Really dislike. I dislike that particular attack. Kind of locks you in the animation, and then if your aim is at all incorrect, you're done, essentially. Okay. I did not... Yeah, I didn't bring a pickaxe. Doesn't matter. I didn't bring a pickaxe. How fast do I slaughter these things? I was just thinking of getting all this iron, but fine. Okay. I mean, if I can get behind it, it is dead. With that stab combo. Right. I just need to get really used to the combos on this, which should work since it's kind of similar to what I deal with anyway with the pike. It's kind of similar, except I do get stuck in that quad stab thing. Alright. Easy enough, easy enough. These things do decent enough damage. I can see myself becoming a full-on archer with daggers for backup though. Because holy moly, that archery did a lot of damage. Hey.
Come, Shadow.
Well, there's two of you. And that is flat trajectory. Holy moly, that is flat trajectory and it travels so fast. Damn. Oh, there is a getting thing in my way. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay then. Alright. Come on, come here. Fight me.
I go to the great beast.
Okay. Right, I can see this working out. Now I need to mess around with with medium and heavy armor, especially heavy armor on this. Heavy armor is going to be a little tougher without second skin. Medium armor could work though. Oh, unlock the Great Civilizations armors and make the Aquilonian armor. That should be agility weapon damage. Oh, jeez. The only problem with archery is obviously the weight of the arrows, which is a lot. It's a lot of arrows. As in, arrows weigh a lot. Put it that way. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it an episode right here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you folks next time with more Conan Exiles.